So, by the title, I'm pretty sure that you guys know what I'm about to be talking about, and it's about my infamous nose ring. Dun, dun, dun. I got my nose ring pierced, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, and make sure that you guys follow me too on Instagram if you guys want to keep up with me when I'm doing and stuff like that. But recently I got my nose pierced. I got it pierced about 2 weeks, coming on 3 weeks ago, and I wanted to share my story because my story was freaking tragic. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So I've been wanting to get my nose pierced for a long time, and I always was told like, oh, you look cute in a nose ring, oh, you look cute in a nose ring, because I have a really baby nose. Like my nose is like baby. Like if you see it in person, I have a really tiny nose. Like people used to tease me and say I was the girl off the Grinch, you know, the girl who was like best friends with the Grinch. Yeah, people used to try me. They tried. So yeah, everybody was like, oh, you look cute with one, you know, you should get one, da da da. So I was like, okay. So I went with my friend to get her belly. She got her belly button pierced, and she was like, you should get it, we're all here right now. And at first I was like, bitch, no. Like I was not trying to get a nose ring. I was like, I don't want one, stop asking me, like stop. Like I wanted to choke her because I was like, I don't want one. And my other friend was there and she was just pressuring me, and I felt pressured, and finally I was just like, fine, like I'll do it, like whatever. So yeah, I went in there. He let me pick out the ring. I wanted a really tiny one, so he let me pick out the ring. I picked out the ring I wanted, a little stud, and he let me show him where I wanted it to be. And I was like, I might want to hoop one day. So he's like, okay, I have to put it here. You like it? I was like, yeah, I like it, I love it, yeah, let's get it done. So I'm in the chair. He gets the needle out. First he alcohols my nose down, then gets the needle down, and he sticks the sucker in my nose. I've seen a lot of people say,
oh, nose rings don't hurt, oh, it doesn't hurt.
They're freaking liars, because that shit, excuse my French, hurt like a mother. That junk hurt. Like, I don't know if it's because my nose right here is a little fat or what it was, but it hurt. Like when you get your ears pierced, it's like 2 seconds. When you get your nose pierced, it's like a minute, because he has to get through all that skin to pierce it. Then he has to put the earring in there, and then he has to take it all out. And if you have a piercer and he F's up and doesn't get it in the first time, you're pretty much screwed. So yeah, he stuck it in there. It hurt like crazy, but I was pretty happy with how it looked. I was like, oh, it's cute, yeah, it's cute, da da da. So I was pretty happy with that. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Like it hurt, but I'm good. You know, I had a little thug tear, you know, fall down my face, but for other than that, I was like, okay, I like it, it's cute. So about a day later, I kept looking at my nose, and I started to notice that it was disappearing. Like every day I would look at it, and I felt like it was getting lower and it was getting less noticeable. And by the 3rd day that I had the piercing, I woke up and my nose ring was literally inside my nose. Like a piece of skin had formed across the piercing, because it was so deep in my nose that literally my nose hole was healing with the nose ring inside of it. So I literally had to wake up and like pretty much pop the sucker out of my skin. It was bleeding everywhere, and I was like, okay, something's not right. I have to go back to him because something's just not going right with my nose. So I went back to him. I showed him. He was like, I have to take it out and I have to re-put it in there. And if you guys saw my face, I was like, oh my gosh, because I knew it was gonna hurt, and it did. Like he had to take it out, and if you have a nose ring, it's like bit weird to fit your nose, so he had to squeeze it, turn it, twist it out, and that hurt. But I was like, okay, I'm good, I'm alive, I'm good, we good. So then this fool had to put it back in my nose. He rebent the ring, and then he put it back in my nose. And now if he would have did it the first time, I wouldn't have been mad. But this fool, he put that thing in my nose about 6 or 7 times. He kept trying to dig it in there. He wouldn't find the hole in the inside, so he had to take it out. Trying to digging in my nose, trying to find the hole opening inside so he can like put it through, and he was not able to find it. And when I tell you, it was the worst pain I ever felt. Like just imagine someone stabbing you with a pencil, and then like someone else comes and they take like an earring and they're like digging it in there, trying to get to the other side. Like it was the worst feeling ever. And then he was like, I have to re-stick a needle in there because the inside of your nose hole closed, has like a little skin over it. So he pretty much re-pierced my nose. Then he tried to put the earring back in there, and he continued to miss. And I swear, I was like, I'm gonna give him one more try. If this fool don't have this thing in my nose, I'm gonna get my money back, and I'm gonna call HELL up in here, because this don't make no sense. Like, you digging all in my nose. Like, if you can't get it, you can't get it. I was like, if God don't want me to have nose ring, I'll just take it out and I ain't gonna have no nose. Finally, he got it in there. My nose was bleeding everywhere, blood everywhere. I was like, okay, this sucks. So I was like, but at least it's done, it's over with. My nose was sore, it was swollen, but I was like, it's over with, it's good, I'm good, I'm gravy. Let's go. So I didn't even realize it, but my friend was like, oh my gosh, your nose ring is sticking out. So the way he had bent it, it literally was like sticking out my nostril. Like, you can see the whole bottom part of the ring in my nose. And it was so annoying. Like, if you watch some of my other videos, I hid it pretty well. But if you like saw me face to face, all you saw was like silver nose ring in my nose. Like, it was noticeable. The nose ring is supposed to be unnoticeable, but that sucker was very noticeable. So I was pissed about that. So I was like, I'm gonna let it heal, and then I'm gonna take this sucker out, because this don't make no sense. So down to the next part of my freaking nose ring experience. So I was dealing with the nose ring. I didn't like that it was showing, especially because I had got a new job. I work at like a retail store, and I was like, I didn't like it. You can have piercings, but I just didn't like everyone being able to see it inside my nose. I just did not like that at all. So I was like, I'm gonna wait, you know, a month or two, and I'm gonna take it out, and I'm gonna get the ring that I want. So one day I was cleaning my ring. This happened this week. I was cleaning my ring, and that heifer popped out my nose ring. Like, it literally just fell out in the sink. The nose ring fell out. So I was like, great. First, this sucker is freaking healing inside my nose. Now it wants to fall out. So I'm freaking out, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get a keloid on my nose, because sometimes when your nose ring, like when you don't let it heal, you'll get a keloid. So I was really scared about that. So I was like, oh gosh, I'm going to get a big old keloid. I need to get a ring. So I drove to Hot Topic. I got me a hoop ring, because I was like, well, it didn't hurt when it came out, so it's pretty much healing pretty good, and I really wanted to see how a hoop looked on me. So I was like, I'm gonna get a hoop. So I went to Hot Topic, I got a hoop. I came home, I put the hoop in my nose. The damn freaking ring looked retarded. It looked really bad. It looked really ratchet. It was sticking out. It was too big. So I was like, I guess I got a special order one, because this damn ring too big. So yeah, I special ordered a ring. I was like, okay. So I pretty much was like mad about that. I was like, I really wanted a hoop, but it was too big. So I literally was squeezing and pushing the ring kind of upwards so that it would be fitted on my nose. So I did that, and I was like, I don't like it. So I tried to take it out, and that thing was not coming out my nose. Like, I literally had fingernail clippers in one hand, my other hand in another hand, and I was literally like spreading the nose ring apart, trying to get it out my nose. So just imagine you just got a new piercing, and you're like spreading a ring out. It's like pushing the freaking nose fibers and stuff like apart. It just hurt really bad. It was bleeding everywhere. It was so sore. So then I had to drive my black ass all the way back to Hot Topic, get another nose ring. I got a small little L-shaped nose ring. I was like, this is the last damn time, spending about $20, $30, $40 on rings. And I finally put this one in my nose, and this is the one that I have now. What the hell? So I finally got this one in, and this one was a damn hassle to put it in my nose, because it kept popping out. So I finally got it in my nose, and this is it. Like, I like this one because you can't see it. The other one, if I did this, you would see that whole thing, but you can't see it, which I'm really happy about. But I was just like, what is going on? Like, my experience with nose ring was not good at all, and I was really to the point where I was about to just take it out and say, F it, like, it's just not meant to be. But this is the last time I'm changing my nose ring. I will not be changing this thing for probably 6-7 months. I'm gonna leave this thing in my nose. But I just want to tell you guys my experience. I know a lot of you guys will like do storytelling videos and stuff. That was a story for that ass, because my nose ring was not the move. And I'm not trying to scare anybody or make anybody like, oh my gosh, like, don't be scared. But just know that when you get a nose ring, it is a possibility that stuff will hit the fan and it won't go right. But that's just my story. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to hear more stories, like, I have a lot of crazy stuff that happens to me, but I just don't tell anyone because they're kind of embarrassing. But if you guys want me to do more stories, more talking videos, please leave suggestions. I've been getting a lot of suggestions, but I want even more so that I know what to film and what to plan for. So make sure that you guys leave them below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching.